can't beat me. I put you in a neck brace before. I have no problem doing it again.
You haven't seen it, honey? I was... Oh, bitch! No, the fuck y'all did. So much balls. There's too much balls on that wrap. Too many red balls. Look at all these balls. Look at this. Damn! Oh, Jesus! We are witnessing child abuse on TV, Lord. Oh, have mercy. Now, watch your mouth when you talking to me, ho. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You ain't getting nothing. You don't get nothing. You either earn it or you don't. You pasty bitch. That ain't how this works. Uh-oh. Hit it with a zigzag. Let's go, baby. Let's go, dog. Let's go. I'm fucks with it. We sick of your shit. Hey, girl, hey. Life, relationships, pop culture.
Well, I'm go ahead. I'm listening, and he'll be looking at me. He will be looking at me, and he will go to sleep. He will go to sleep. Look at me in my face. I'm talking to you.
We talk about it all, baby. So, y'all ready? I know y'all ready. Because it's showtime. And that's on the ancestors, baby. The band is back together, ladies and gentlemen. If you missed Smackdown, you missed a key show, okay? Smackdown was pretty solid on the building of the feuds front. Now, we got some new stuff that they announced that's going to happen at WrestleMania. We got some fillers, okay? Basically, what they did was a tag team fatal four-way is set for WrestleMania this year. Now, the women's side of that tag team fatal four-way has already qualified, and that is Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. They have qualified for the tag team turmoil, or rather the tag team fatal four-way that is set to take place at WrestleMania. Now, I am not sure what night it's going to take place on, but I know that it is set to take place. Okay? That's where we're at right now. All right. Hold on a second. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on a minute. All right. So let me go to that. So I had to get that out the way. Make sure everybody knew about that. Okay. Let me add a few more of these graphics so I can put everything up and we can see how it all went down today on SmackDown. I hope everybody had a good day. I'm going to get to the top comment of the day in a second. And then after this, we are going to do top 5 because top 5 was fun Wednesday. Nicole and Dim was in here and we had a good old time doing top 5. All right. Hold tight. Let me see. Do I need all of these? I actually do. Okay. And let me see who was numero uno today on the top commenters. Dun, 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 dun. It was Young Boy Jay. Hello, Young Boy Jay. Thank you so much for being my number one commenter, my numero uno guy today, my ace coon boon. I appreciate that. Kenny was here next, and then Kayla. Kayla's always in the top 5 somewhere, so shout out to Kayla because she be working. She got to get that number 1. Jump up, forget God, why not? I'm coming for that number 1 spot. That's dope. Leave me alone. Don't start me. I'm in a good mood. Anyways, hello to you, Sasha. Hello, Aaliyah. How you doing? And Alexis is here. Alexis said, I never thought I would say this, but Charlotte better whoop Rhea's ass because I'm sick of her damn ass. Ooh, not you want her to whoop her ass. No. Oh, Alexa said Sammy and Kev are gonna kill the Usos. That's gonna be a good moment for Sammy and Kevin. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm glad it finally came full circle and they figured it out. Cause God knows. God knows. But let's start. Let's get it started, honeys. Okay. Okay. So Cody Rhodes kicked off the show today. He looked good. Cody looked good today. Okay, he had on all black with the green tie because it is St. Patrick's Day. And if you don't know what you don't know, is a last shout out to Tirza. Tirza has been my homie for a minute. I love her down like a sister, just like many of you all in this live. And today is her birthday. So happy birthday to you, Tirza. I hope you had a good day. I know you had a good day. And I hope you get some rest. And I'm just glad you had a really good birthday. And Kayla, don't worry, I ain't forgot about you, babes. I just got to get a little bit of things worked out, and I will have your gift sent out to you, and I'll be asking you for your address to ship it out. And there's going to be a little bit of something sent to Tirza for her birthday. Did the cakes come out of the pan okay?
I'm still, I got them flipped upside down. The pans were still hot on the bottom.
But you turn it upside down so it can fall out? I'm hoping they come out okay. If they come out okay, then that cake will be sent out within next week. If not, it's gonna take a minute, but it'll be sent out. Okay. But anyways, happy birthday to happy belated birthday to Kayla. Happy birthday to Tirza, and I believe Hiram had a birthday pass a couple months ago. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But anybody who has a birthday and you want me to give you a birthday shout out, you have to make sure you remind me. So you need to DM me or send me a message in here so I can remember, because I will forget. Okay, I will forget everything. I usually do. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get y'all comments in here. All right. Cameron Grimes has not been seen. So they say Cameron is going to debut this year. From what I heard, they're going to be debuting Cameron this year, and Cameron has not been on the roster specifically because they didn't want to interrupt what was already happening on the main roster, if that makes sense. So Cameron's going to be on the main roster, but I think he'll be a part of the draft when they do the draft. So no worries. He hasn't gone anywhere. He's just biding his time, I guess you could say, or waiting for his opportunity. Not take you to the Milky Way. All right. It was last Saturday. You wasn't in here, but we did say happy birthday for you. But happy birthday to you. Happy belated birthday to you, Hiram. And young boy Jay's birthday is on the 8th of April. Your birthday is one day after my brother's birthday. My brother's birthday is the 7th of April. He's an Aries, right? Or an Aquarius?
Girl, do you know I don't know?
I think Chris is an Aries. I don't know. All y'all Zodiacers in here know that more than me. Also, my nephew's birthday is April 10th. So you right in there with my peoples. So if I don't tell you, I'm telling you now, happy early birthday. And I'll make sure to start a comment so I can remember that your birthday is April 8th. I better remember your birthday. I don't even remember Nicole's birthday. I do not remember people's birthday. I have a hard time remembering dates, and that is no shade to anybody. That's why I always ask. But Facebook is good about reminding me. So Alexis, please don't yell at me. Please don't yell at me. I genuinely have a hard time remembering people's birthdays, and it don't be on purpose. I promise you it is not on purpose. My grandma's and my best friend is April 16th. See, everybody's birthday, that's an Aries, right? Darn, you know. When is his birthday? Sister's birthday, April. Damn, everybody's birthday in the 6th. It's only one night, Daddy. Well, we're staying Saturday night and leaving Sunday. That's the date for the hotel is Saturday.
Okay, so we're gonna get up, go to the park, and then spend the time at the falls, and then get in the car, drive home.
After we stay the night at the hotel, yeah, that's what I thought we was doing.
What are you saying? We stayed the night when?
Hold on, y'all. Let me pull out the paper so I can make sure I tell you the right date. Because I put it up just in case we had this problem. No, Mommy only booked it for one. We check in after 3 o'clock on Saturday, and we check out before 11 a.m. on Sunday. One room is one room for one night. Well, it's 3 rooms for one night. And that's it. All right. Side eye. Hard side eye. Sammy and Kevin are going to win at Mania or make us all cry. They're going to win. They're definitely going to win. Yes, those are Aries. I thought so. But I believe your brother may be a Taurus. No, he's an Aries. Christopher is definitely an Aries, babe. Hold on a second. Yep, he's an Aries. He's born on April 7th. He's an Aries. According to Google, it's a fascinating combination of a dreamer and doer and will always put their talents to work in improving the conditions of those around them. They are essentially without ego and have the ability to understand the feelings of others. That's not true. My brother's an egomaniac, so that's a lie. He is extremely egotistical. That is absolutely not true. I don't care if he in here either. It's the truth. Your ass is selfish. Anyways, y'all, so let's talk about Smackdown, and we're going to talk about everything. Cody Rhodes came out there today in his all black with a green tie. He looked real good. Oh, he looked so good today. I wish he would go back to his black hair, though, and then I'll be really simping. But anyways, he showed up on Smackdown today to have a little conversation, mainly to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on the same page. That conversation didn't work out like he expected it to, but in the end, he did get exactly what he wanted. Now, the tribal chief was not there this week. Okay, I guess he was on vacation, probably getting his wife pregnant again, something like that. What? You know, Roman leave for a couple of days and his wife end up pregnant. That's normal. Anyway, like I said, Cody came out there and cut a promo, and he basically reiterated what he said on Monday nights. He said, I'm looking forward to you showing up on Monday Night Raw, but I had to come here and let you know I do think that you're one of the greatest champions of this decade. You've been able to maintain that championship for 3 years, and that is no easy feat. So I acknowledge the work that you put in, and I acknowledge the champion that you are able to be. But I'm also going to beat you at WrestleMania and take that title from you. Then you said, there's another conversation I want to have. And he goes, I want to talk to Kevin Owens. So he calls Kevin out. Kevin comes out there and he says, I want to have this conversation, but I feel like this conversation is needing to be with more than just us two. So he called out Sammy. And then Kevin was just like, nigga, you always with the shits. Always with the theatrics. So Sammy come out there. And Kevin is like, hey, I don't know what the fuck you got going on, bro. But I already done told you about what I'm gonna do. I'm not with the shits. Odie said, wait a minute now. I want to tell you how I feel about you. He said, there was a time where I was, some fucked up WWE type shit. I left here. I needed to find my way. And you were one of the people that helped me. He said that you were the one who pointed me in the right direction. You're the one who showed me the ropes. You're the one who gave me the connections. And I appreciate you and I love you for that. Because without you, there would be no Cody Rhodes. So he gave KO his props in front of everybody. And then he said, I want you to talk to Sammy and maybe y'all can find some common ground here. Sammy comes out, is out there, and Sammy is just like, Kevin, I've told you this so many times. He was like, I really don't have anything else to say to you, but I want you, if you have something to say to me, then say it. He said, go ahead and say it. Kevin was like, I already know what you're going to say. I don't need to be your friend. You don't need to be my friend. We could just have common ground. Yeah. I've heard all that before. I don't care. Okay? I don't care about any of that. None of that is relevant to me. What? It was funny. It's like every time he go home for a little bit, she ends up pregnant. Y'all know it's true. Y'all know it's true. Small Joe's birthday too. He's a Pisces. That explains a lot. Well, yeah. She already had 2 pairs back to back. She might get pregnant again. Okay. But when I say her womb is an Airbnb, then I'm wrong because that's different.
That's fucked
up. Airbnb, anybody can rent it.
That shit.
Rico. That is alluding to her being an open factory for babies. I just said that Roman is home. She probably gonna end up pregnant again. That's not the same thing to call a woman's womb an Airbnb. That's not even close. Not even fucking close. Goodness.
Fucking tripping.
How is that not disrespectful?
Oh, disrespectful hell.
Oh, this Sprite good. He said that's how you get punched out by a Samoan husband. Don't call it a breeding ground either. Nah, she just get pregnant. She just get pregnant a lot. That's all. Like all of that shit is ignorant. Like don't do that. Goodness. Y'all are horrible. I do. I got me some Sprite. I went to Wingstop though. I did not go to McDonald's. I went to Wingstop. Anyways, Kevin was not with the shits. The song and dance that Cody was doing and Sammy was doing, he wasn't hearing it. Cody, he said, look, you got what you wanted. We out here. Technically, just anybody is in the womb. I tried Star, still no match for Sprite. Really? I thought it would be pretty good. I wanted to try it. But that's extreme. Y'all doing too much. Like, calm down, sirs, ma'ams, theys and thems. Relax. Kevin said, listen, this song and dance is getting old and tired. I'm not going to join up with y'all and create this whole kumbaya moment. Not finna do it. Okay? We're done here. We're done. You got what you wanted, right? So we're out of here. Cody said, wait a minute. Now, what I want, that ain't what I want. He said, what I want is for y'all to get y'all shit together and knock out the bloodline. The people want it. I want it, but it doesn't matter what I want. What matters is that you two get whatever it is you got going on worked out. Then Sammy said, listen, we have done some dastardly things to each other, which Sammy was right. Sammy was 100% right. There have been times where Kevin Owens was treacherous than a motherfucker towards Sammy. It still did not override what Sammy did to Kevin, in my opinion, because of the way he went about it. But no. It sounds really, really bad. It sounds really, really bad. The way you're saying it sounds bad. So let's just let it go. Let's just let it go. They have done some dastardly things to each other. If we're gonna take it all the way back, let's go all the way back. Because when Sammy was NXT champion, Kevin did not like that Sammy got that championship before him. And he definitely took Sami Zayn out so he could become NXT champion. Is that not what happened?
He whooped Sami Zayn.
He beat the hell out of Sammy. Okay? So I'm not saying, and that's why I said Sammy being, you know what I'm saying, the way that what he said in the beginning was like, we've done some horrible things to each other, and we're gonna keep doing that, but we've always found a way to get back to each other. We've always found a way to find our way back to each other. And he said it's the same thing with now. Kevin wasn't trying to hear it. He said, I'll apologize for my comment. It was really ignorant. I appreciate the apology. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, that happened. Okay. Last and evil. I can't. I remember that, Tip. You see what I'm saying? It's just not a good look. No, it's not. But I appreciate y'all recognizing the error. I'm just saying, I don't mind. Let me put it this way. So to pause the story about Kevin, Sammy, and Cody, I don't mind a good story. I don't mind a good jest, okay? Because y'all know I be saying some fucked up shit too. I'm just saying, maybe not go that far. Like, all I said was, if Roman is at home, she probably gonna end up pregnant again. That's not alluded to her being a baby factory. That's alluded to Roman always getting down with his wife. Okay? Because clearly he in love. Clearly. Because she always pregnant. A girl in her womb at Airbnb is a bit much.
Every time Roman walk in the room, you hear that fake porno music. Wow.
Right. That's all I'm saying. So I appreciate y'all recognizing it. I appreciate that. Now Rebby's a baby fat. We ain't even going there. We not going there. Not today, Alexis. No. Let me stick back on track. So Cody and everybody was in the ring and they was listening, and Sammy spoke his heart and said his truth, and Kevin just was like, yeah, I know you don't need me to be your friend, you don't need me to do any of that, we can just do this together. But he was like, why do I want to be tagging with somebody or and team up with somebody who doesn't want to be my friend? He was like, yeah. So he left, and I said, sidebar, the reinstall did not work. I'm going to just restart my MyRise and avoid fuck-ass Dana in this fuck-ass 24/7 title. Yeah, because she had a glitch moment, and now it won't let her play the game.
Ooh.
And her MyRise Kenny's. She sent the thing to WWE support, but she said it won't let her finish out her game. That's a pretty bad glitch. They're going to have to fix that. I think if more people report it, they'll finally send that first update comes out. That should fix that with the patch. But anyway, now Kenny's cat has an Airbnb womb. Okay. That cat pregnant again, Jared. Bella is pregnant again. And I know it ain't by the same damn cat.
Why did you let that cat out the house?
I don't know. Now that you can say. That cat is a hoe. Because Eddie and everybody now didn't know Eddie and everybody being in Airbnb.
Who keep letting that cat outside?
Listen. If these heteros don't learn how to stack a damn dishwasher, I'm going to leave their heads on a fucking platter. I wouldn't clean up shit. I go get me a plate and a cup and a fork and a knife and keep my shit clean in my room.
Right.
Anyways, listen. Yes, Alexis, Dana is a glitch on that game. She's a Glitch was a 24/7 title. So, mommy needs you, baby. Kevin, you got till 11 o'clock. And then we're gonna shut it down. You okay, Mom? You sleep in there? Logan sleep?
No, I just want the chair to be made up so when they get ready to go sleep, all they gotta do is go back and sit.
Did you ask Daddy if you could use his massage chair for your back?
I can use it. I was sitting in the bedroom actually, like just now. And Logan was in there, so I was trying not to move.
Okay. Child, they had all the pots on the top rack and them saucepans and cups on the bottom. Avoid Dana. Got it. Pretty much. All right, y'all. So Sammy was really hurt. So Sammy waited until Kevin got ready to leave. He had this badass green car in the driveway. I said, "Oh, Kevin, who rented that car for you? It's beautiful. I need it." I don't even want to buy it. I just want to sit in it just for a little bit. I just want to be seen in this car. It was such a beautiful car. But anyway, sir, Kevin Owens got ready to leave the arena, and Sammy went to him and he said, "Kevin, I know that I hurt you and I know you're mad at me, but," he said, "listen to me. You saying that I don't want to be friends with you is not true." He said, "I do want to be friends with you. I am your friend. You are my friend and I love you. And I want you to know that." He said, "Whatever you want to do with that, do with it what you will. But I love you. No matter what, I love you." And Kevin left. And I'm like, ooh, the heartbreak, the pain. Sir, the show goes on after that, okay? We got the match with Judgment Day and Zelina Vega. Let me tell y'all something. I give Zelina Vega the blues often, okay? I do. But in the first couple of minutes of this match, Homegirl was performing extremely well. She did very well in this match, okay? And Rhea was very good for her in terms of her selling her moveset, making sure she had, she gave Zelina Vega the momentum to be able to execute those moves. She made sure she was in the right position. So the moves they looked right. It didn't look wonky. It didn't look weird. Zelina Vega did exceptionally well in this match, as did Santos. And I'll give Dominic his props too. He did okay in the match. And Rhea really sold Zelina Vega's stuff effectively. You got to give them girls props for that. But ultimately, Rhea Ripley and Dominic won the match. Now, this led to another confrontation between Rey Mysterio and Dominic, okay? I liked looking at the car. I was sad to see it leave. Right? It was so pretty. Yeah, that was nice. It was such a beautiful car. Tiff gonna get that car and go hide the money, y'all. It's poor people around. No, I'm one of them poor people. Shit. Because I'm broke, child. Hi. Hello. How are you? Okay. So, Dominic called out his daddy again. His daddy came out there. Now, this time, the confrontation between the two of them was a little different. He did admit that he wasn't the greatest father, but he said, "You'll soon learn that in this business, that's going to chew you up and spit you out. And there are sacrifices that have to be made." And he said, "The sacrifice I made gave you the lifestyle that your mother, your sister, and you were afforded, something that I could not get for myself. I gave it to you and your sister and your mother." And then he said, he on my mama in the background. And then he said, "When your ass was out here getting up here trying to be a little vato, trying to go out." The fuck? My husband's phone just started. I'm like, what the hell? He said, "When your ass was out here trying to be a little vato, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be a little fool. The Mysterio name is what bailed you out. The Mysterio name has got you to where you are. Huh? You running around." Then he Ain't you what I've been saying? You run around here in Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Off-White. Where you think that shit came from? Osmosis, bitch? No, that came from me. Out here slanging this motherfucking wrestling shit, banging my back on these boards every day and these turnbuckles, getting my damn knee fucked up, my eyes getting ripped out the socket. Also, you and your sister could be dripped out in Christian Louboutin and Louis Vuitton, and you living in a nice house, your grandparents living in a nice house. That's off my back. That ain't come from you. And he said, you know what? If you wasn't my son, I would gladly whip your punk ass at WrestleMania. But you're my son, and I love you. And I'm not going to do that to you. Whether you want me to or not, or whether you believe it or not, I do love you. And I care about you. And I'm not trying to see you hurt. And he walked away. Dominic did what he always do. Your little reverse psychology bullshit is not working. So you better try a new tactic. before WrestleMania, you got 2 weeks left, baby. You got 2 weeks. You and them tiny lips you got only got 2 weeks left till WrestleMania. I don't give a damn if you wrestle a man or not, to be honest with you. I can give less than a shit. At this point, it really don't matter if you wrestle him or if you sitting your ass at home. It just don't. I would prefer to not give a damn about what you're talking about, but because I have to, here's where we are. Okay? Now, they got in the back and LA Knight went up to him because LA Knight lost the match against Xavier because Xavier used the small package, which he has now dubbed the Backwoods, which I think is just hilarious. He used that and rolled up LA Knight and got the pin. So LA Knight, in his frustration, got upset and went back there and went after Rey Mysterio and was like, hey, you don't want to whip your son's ass, I'll do it for you. Hell, I'll even call myself LA Knight Mysterio. We'll call him LA Mysterio. That's how we'll do it. Then Rey Mysterio punched him in the shit. He's dead ass hit him in the shit. Then he said something in Spanish. I'm not quite up on my Duolingo yet, so I know what he said, but I know he said something to him in Spanish, okay? And I'm not quite up there on my Duolingo yet. Not yet. I know how to say where I live. I know how to say I need a ticket to such and such. I know how to say little stuff. I know how to order at a restaurant, a little bit, just a little bit of conversational Spanish. I know a little bit, not a lot. Because if I talk to my mom and dad like that, I'll be buried 6 feet under, dead or alive, okay? Ray said, watch what you say. Oh, okay, because I didn't know what he said. Like I said, my Duolingo ain't up yet, so I'm still kind of trying to get there. But don't worry about it, because I'm almost there, babes. I'm almost there. Okay. Now listen. Prior to all of this, now after this match, we got a couple of showpiece matches, okay? So like I said, we got Raquel and Liv going up against Tegan and Emma. I really wanted Tegan and Emma to win this match. No shade to Raquel and Liv, but I feel like if you are going to start moving in the direction of building new stars, WrestleMania is a good place to start with building new stars. And quite frankly, Emma and Tegan ain't never been to Mania. They got to go to Rumble, but they ain't never been to Mania. And I'm not saying that, Liv and Raquel haven't, but more than likely in the near future, one of them will be going to Mania at some point. So to me, I feel like oftentimes with these one-off matches, these filler matches, you definitely need to be a little bit more strategic about who you choose to have in those matches. These matches are not marquee matches, so these can be a little bit more off guard. Gotta give me something to drink, child. My throat. LA Knight was like, I could be a deadbeat dad too. And then he punched him. No! I didn't hear the deadbeat dad. I didn't hear the deadbeat dad. That's why he got punched. Okay. My bad, y'all. Well, Emma did go to Mania. It was in a 10-woman tag, but she went. Oh, okay. I still want Emma to go. Wasn't Liv in the tag team matches last year? Yeah, she tagged with Rhea Ripley last year. She was, and the year before, and the year before that. Okay, whatever. Then we got to see. There was no tag teams tonight. There was no Viking Raiders, thank God. Oh, shit. Like I said, that's why L. Knight should have minded his own damn business. We got it, Kayla. No worries. So, Charlotte came out there. Okay, let me tell you something. Charlotte's one piece today was cute. It was cute. It was in that really borderline green, lime green, or like that electric yellowish green color. It wasn't quite chartreuse, but it was this really pretty, vibrant, yellowish green color, and I love that color so much. I love it so much. It was more on the yellow side, I think, with Charlotte's, and I could be wrong because I was looking at it through my phone, but she looked damn good. Okay, now Rhea Ripley came out there. This was Rhea was called out. Rhea came out after Charlotte came out there. They had a little confrontation. Me personally, I no shade. I didn't listen to nothing Charlotte said because I've heard Charlotte cut promos before, and I know Charlotte can give you all the business. Okay, I went on ahead and got to the business. Okay, I skipped ahead and I went on ahead to them hoes fighting. Now Rhea Ripley stood around Dominic. She used Dominic as a distraction. Stood around him and punched that girl in her face. That led to a full-on brawl between the two of them. They was tussling. Charlotte took them damn shoes off. Them long ass feet got to running. She should have kicked Dominic in his damn face. Them hoes was brawling. You understand me? Charlotte got thrown over the announcer's table. She got up, dived on Rhea Ripley off the announcer's table. Them damn referees and them people in the back didn't do shit. They didn't do nothing. I'm like, the whole time Charlotte is there, they supposed to be strong enough to hold them back. So when they break free, it look realistic. They was just standing there waiting for her to do the move. I'm like, do y'all know what y'all supposed to do? Do you know what you're supposed to do, sirs? Ma'ams? Do y'all know what y'all supposed to do? Like, y'all was just standing there. The girl standing there ain't got nobody protecting her. Just hold her until you see Rhea charge and then let her go. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. Goodness. I said, Lord have mercy. I have to teach you hoes everything. Child, they finally got them from back there. Got that done. They went on ahead and decided after LA Knight and Xavier had that match, this match was up next. The last of us, well, the girls were fighting, and I love they were fighting. This match was good. But then again, Drew and Sheamus always put on good matches because they will fight to the death to prove that they're either better than the other or just to put on a good show. Drew and Sheamus always put on an exceptional show. Exceptional. Okay, so I had no issues with them fighting, but this did lead to them finally having the triple threat match that I suggested, and I still think that Sheamus should pin Drew and be the winner and become the Intercontinental Champion for that championship, and then run that shit back at Backlash with Gunther, and they have their singles match at Backlash with Sheamus being on the defense and Gunther being on the offense. Okay, Drew could turn heel or whatever the case may be. I don't care, but they do need to change Drew over to a heel character because he's been a face for quite some time, and it's about time. And Drew works really, really well as a heel, exceptionally well. Like, you love to hate him. He's just that dastardly and that good at it. And I would love to see Drew as a heel again so I can have somebody to hate on again. He said, I love this match. It was amazing. They have great chemistry. They always do. It never really fails with Drew and Sheamus. They're always going to do great things, but they always default to them. And I really, really, really want them to start utilizing other people and make that a better, like, it doesn't have to be a feud between the two of them like that. Okay. I'm all for those two fighting, but I want it to be for a legitimate reason and cause. Like, if they don't fight for another 2 years against each other, I'll be okay with that, because they've always fought against each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it went the triple threat way. Me too. Me too, Donnie. Because while I love Sheamus and Gunther, I feel like you could stretch that out to Backlash just a little bit, so you can have something to go into Backlash. And this triple threat gives Drew something to do, and it doesn't leave him out. But it also lends to a possibility of that story being even bigger than what they're making it out to be. So I really, really like the fact that there's a triple threat. Drew as a heel is, yes, he's just really, really good at it. He's very dastardly. And I just like to hate on him when he's a heel. It's always fun when Sheamus and Drew fight, because it looks like they want to severely hurt each other. Facts. When they did that bro kick Claymore, I was like, oh my God. Yeah, they was in there banging. They was slanging and banging, baby. It was very good. It was very good. Love heel Drew. You love heel any and everybody. All right. So a decision has been made. There is a triple threat set for WrestleMania for Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, and Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. And I'm 100% okay with that. 100%. I love that. Love that for you guys. Love that. I think you should get in a massage chair just for a little bit before you go to bed. They already got the infographic up here and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and save that, and then I'll put it up in a second. All right. All right, so the final thing that happened tonight on goddamn Smackdown. Like, imagine this time around him heel, not giving a shit, and with the sword. Oh hell! If he gonna be a heel, he gotta drop the sword. All right, y'all. So this confrontation was bound to happen, and before we got there, Kayla went to Sammy and said, "Sammy, after you did an emotional plea with Kevin Owens, Kevin pretty much did not want to have anything to do with you, and he's willing to go against the bloodline on his own without you. How do you feel?" Sammy basically said, maybe it's time for me to face my demons on my own. Maybe it's time for me to face the facts of my actions on my own. He said, Jey Uso called me out. He wants to talk to me on his own. Then fine, so be it. I will talk to him and stand up to him on my own. So that's what happened. Jey Uso was out in the ring, and Sammy came out there, and Jey Uso just told him straight up. He said, I ain't like your ass when you first got into the bloodline, and I was damn sure that you was going to be the death of us. He said, I knew that you coming in and being a part of the family or a part of the brew was going to cause us problems. But everybody liked you. Wise Man liked you. Tribal Chief liked you. My brother liked you. My other brother liked you. Everybody liked you, but I was definitely sure that you wasn't getting close to me. But then he said after things went by and you kept proving yourself every week after week, he said time after time, and you became like my brother. I told you was my brother, like you was family. I trusted you. And then here you go. You hit the Tribal Chief in his back. What did you expect me to do? I got to protect my family. And at the end of the day, you was always and you always will be a fake ass oos. Sammy said, you know what? He said, I ain't got no choice. Jey Uso said, I don't have a choice. Sammy said, no, that's where you're wrong. You do have a choice. You're choosing to do what the Tribal Chief tells you to do. You're choosing to take his abuse. He said, I'm not like you, Jay. I can't take that man abusing me every single week after week, tearing me down and destroying me. He said, I have something to, I believe that you can't take that either. And you know what I really think is going on here? Is that you're mad, but you're not mad about what I did. You're mad that you didn't do the shit first. And I was like, oh, he just might be telling the truth there, babes. He just might be telling the truth. I was like, oh my God. So, Sammy and Jey Uso got to fighting. Okay? They got to fight. They got to scrapping. Jimmy came out there and attacked him, hit that man with the steps and everything. They was beating his ass. Then all of a sudden, Kevin Owens' music hit. Kevin come down there and he cleans house and clears everybody out. Then Kevin gets over there and Sammy stands up and they hug. And when I tell you my heart was so warmed by that moment, I said, praise God. I was so warmed. I was so moved. The band is back together again. Then they showed Cody in the back like a proud papa back there just a cheesing, smiling. Cody like, yep, bloodline's going down. My work here is done. Ma'am, what's wrong, mama? It's okay. He only got a few more minutes. You can't be that close up on it, Kevin. Not a great psychopath. Okay, Caitlin. Y'all, I'm excited. Tomorrow I'm going to meet Chris Jericho. He's at a meet and greet to promote his new comic book called Painkiller. I'm not going to shit on it. I'm going to say, have a good time. Because that could not be me. But I'm glad that you're excited. And I'm glad you want to go see it. And talk about, listen to him talk about his comic book. Have a good time. Sammy definitely was. He definitely was. Off topic, hey Tiff, I have a question. So for someone that wants to be a wrestler, what are some ways to work on promos? Oh, I'll get to that in a second. Hold on. The Sammy and Jay segment ate and left no crumbs. I also realized Sammy would be a great psychopath in a horror movie. Yeah, or a good antagonist. You know, he'd be a good hero, anti-hero type of moment. At the moment, I was like, hug it out, period. Seamus viewed my St. Patty's Day story. Good for Seamus. I mean, good for you, Kayla. Amazing. That's good for baby. I don't really care about Chris Jericho, so that's why I said I'm not going to shit on your moment, babes. I'm not going to shit on your moment. Let me get through this, Brandy, and I'll get back to your question. So the boys are back together, and it looks like it's about to be Sammy and Kevin versus the Usos for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships. Now, if you're asking me, Sammy and Kevin finna be double tag team champs. And I'm not mad at it. Not at all. Give it all to them. That's how it went off. With the boys standing tall against the bloodline. And here we are. Mano y mano. Waiting for the final matches to be made. WrestleMania is 2 weeks out. 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. It is 2 weeks out, babes. We got a few things to show. So this match has been added. This is a match I'm really looking forward to because I think it's going to be one of the best matches of the night, if not the best match of the night, whichever night it's on. More than likely, this is going to be on night one. All right? Also, Mania is happening, ladies and gents. And there's a lot going on. John Cena gonna be there. Logan Paul's gonna be there. The Tribal Chief's gonna be there. Charlotte Flair. Okay, even Snoop gonna be there. Now, if you ain't been paying attention to what's going on with Snoop Dogg, I'll make it simple. Snoop was gifted a golden belt by the WWE. But Snoop hasn't had it for the last couple of months. And every week, a new celebrity has this title. So, I imagine in the midst of one of these nights, Snoop is finally going to get his belt back at WrestleMania. All right. Now, they have a WrestleMania Superstore that's going to be open at the Convention Center, West Hall A in Los Angeles, California, on Thursday, March 30th, and Monday, April 3rd. This Superstore is going to be open, so you can go and get exclusive WWE merchandise as well as WrestleMania merchandise if you are going to Mania for WrestleMania this year. And they announced that the Smackdown before Friday is going to be in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay? That Friday before Backlash, they're going to be in San Juan. So it's a lot going on, babes. It's a lot going on. How many matches we have so far? Hold on a second. I'll get to that in a minute. My 23andMe results are fighting again. She talking about Sheamus, Gunther, and and Drew McIntyre. That's what she's talking about. All of them white from Europe somewhere. So she's talking about 3 of them. One's Irish, one's Scottish, and the other one's from Austria. Janae's here. Hi, Janae. We love you. We miss you. Now, I really wish I took my up on going to Puerto Rico. I actually been to the WWE Superstore when I was in New Orleans and Orlando. Cool. Hi, Janae. Janae's the one who does all the mixes for all of the music, with the exception of my Freestyle Wednesday music. That is not Janae's, but that's only because Janae be busy. She be so busy, but she's the one who does all my music for my page. So shout out to Janae because she's my girl and I love her. I so wish I was in Puerto Rico for SD and Backlash. Well, Smackdown is going to be in Puerto Rico Friday, May 5th, right before Backlash. Backlash is set to be in Puerto Rico on the 6th, and Bad Bunny is expected to show up at both Smackdown and he is going to be at Backlash. And Backlash is going to be in Puerto Rico. That's going to be real lit. And a lot of people are going because they trying to go to Puerto Rico and turn up. And I like the fact that WWE is going. That's going to bring a lot of tourism to Puerto Rico and really reamp and revive the tourism game for Puerto Rico. People be sleeping on Puerto Rico, but that's a good place to go. Anywhoosies, let's get into Mania, okay? So, Miz is the host of Mania, like I've been telling y'all for a couple weeks, okay? Yes, and Janae will be making my theme song when I start wrestling with compensation, of course. I can't with him. I tried to do music day, but my computer is fried. No! Damn, computer fried. All right. So Miz is going to be the host of WrestleMania. And we got a lot of matches for Mania. So let's start at the bottom and work our way up to the top, okay? With the least favorite matches leading up to the best matches of the night, all right? I got to switch some shit around, though. Hold on, child. All right, so the first match that I think is going to probably be on night one is Brock Lesnar and Omos. There's nothing to say about this match other than I don't care. Edge is going up against Finn Balor inside Hell in a Cell. This probably is going to be on night one as well. If they don't put Sheamus, Gunther, and Drew on night one, I would put this match on night one though. I really, really would. John Cena and Austin Theory are going to have a match for the United States Championship. I think their match is going to be on night two, and Gunther and them are going to be on night one. Seth Rollins is going up against Logan Paul. This probably is going to end up on night two with Roman and them. This is probably going to be on night one. This is a 6-woman tag team match. Damage Control is going to take on the tag team champions and Trish Stratus. So right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches that are set for WrestleMania, and we still got a couple to go. Same, but no compensation. You better pay her with your rude ass. I've been to Puerto Rico since I was a child, and I do miss it. Don, you better pay that woman. He said, boy, you better stay out of my business. Messy. Anyways. So right now we're at 5 matches, okay? For those of you who want to know how many matches are leading in to WrestleMania, we're at 5. Moving into the next match, which is going to be Gunther and Sheamus and Drew. This match was just decided. It's going to be a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. Then we're going into the other championship. So we have Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. They finally turned up the heat in their feud. They're going to be competing for the Smackdown Women's Championship. And you're going to have Asuka and Bianca finally heat up their feud Monday, I hope. And they're going to be competing for the Raw Women's Championship. And then we have the big kahuna, the numero uno. Roman Reigns will defend his undisputed WWE Universal Championships against none other than Cody Rhodes, okay? And we shall see how that all plays out. Now, given the fact that I was at 5 when I hit Damage Control, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 matches are set for WrestleMania right now, but there are also 2 more matches that are planned. You see, WrestleMania has 2 one-off matches that they announced tonight. Tag team fatal 4-way matches that are happening at WrestleMania, which Liv and Raquel both qualified for, so they are automatically inserted into the matches, okay? So you're going to have 2 more matches, which puts us at 11. 10, 11. Puts us at 11 matches set for WrestleMania, because there will also be a men's tag team fatal 4-way match that they're calling a showcase match, okay? So that's all happening at WrestleMania as well, okay? Oh, they got the infographic up here. Cool. Let me see if I can upload it and take the other one down. I got so many info graphics up here that I don't have enough room to upload everything. It's gnarly. I just deleted like 3 of these things. Ugh. Hold on, y'all. Hold tight. Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in the book. Reading Rainbow. Hey. You hungry? You just ate before your daddy left here. Do you want some cereal?
What did they eat earlier when they came?
They had McDonald's. He had McDonald's right when they got here.
What is it you want, Logan? What do you want?
He don't know, Mom. He not gonna be able to tell you. He don't know. Right, Mommy, are you gonna be able to go down there?
Kevin, it's time to get off that game.
Yeah, they saying Ronda is no longer fighting for the tag team titles. Okay, I agree. He said, yeah, like, okay, that's how he is. I wish I could show y'all the video of him, but he's a mess. He's a mess. The Stranger Things commercial with Rhea was hilarious. They picked that person correctly. That was a good commercial. That's probably one of the best. I think if you're going by the commercials they've done for WrestleMania to parody some of the most popular TV shows and movies, Rhea's is number one in my book. Like she really did that. Like it wasn't meant to be funny, and if you didn't know that Rhea Ripley was a wrestler and this was a parody, you would think that this could be a decent Stranger Things piece. Like this a grown up 11 right here. You know what I'm saying? It was really good. I'm like, y'all need to get Rhea Ripley into some damn movies. All right, Kevin, Nana said it's time to get off. All right. So WrestleMania is set in stone, ladies and gents. And as I mentioned, they will be going to Puerto Rico for Backlash. And once they give me the infographic for that, I will put it up there. But Bad Bunny's supposed to be the host of Backlash in Puerto Rico. They haven't been in Puerto Rico in years. This is happening on May 6th. And then following at the end of the month, on the 27th, they will be in Jeddah over in Saudi Arabia for the King and the Queen and King and Queen of the Ring tournament. And they probably will determine those people in the tournament. Obviously, the ending of the tournament will happen at King and Queen of the Ring, and they'll set up some challenges over there. And Cody will more than likely be defending his championship over there. And as I have been said many times, they are going overseas once again. They're going to be outside of the States. Okay, they're going to London, to the O2 Arena for Money in the Bank. This is probably going to be a pivotal moment for WWE and really decide the direction of where WWE is going to go for the next year. Okay. Because Backlash is usually a pay-per-view where they revisit some feuds back at WrestleMania or tie up some loose ends that were still happening before Mania, right? Whereas Money in the Bank is usually something where they can really get some things going. You feel me? So we're going to see how this all plays out at Money in the Bank, but that's going to be the turning point for the WWE, in my opinion. And of course, as always, we still got SummerSlam, and this is going to be in Detroit on the 5th of August. All right. Now, the Hall of Fame inductees have begun to be announced, and this week they announced Great Muta as an inductee for the 2023 Hall of Fame. He just had a match over in Japan against WWE's Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course, his counterpart to the inductees is going to be Rey Mysterio. He's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Now, as well as WWE's WrestleMania, that Saturday night, we have Stand and Deliver. Stand and Deliver has several matches already set and ready to go with these 5. All right. So right now we're looking at the tag team championships being defended against Isla Dawn and Alba Fire. All right. Of course, Grayson Waller is going up against Johnny Gargano. And after that disgusting attack on his house at his house in front of his family, I suspect that Johnny Gargano is not going to be in the best of moods coming this next Tuesday. But we just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out. Wesley has demanded full competition for Stand and Deliver. He wanted 10 guys, but Shawn Michaels had to reason it down to just 4. So it's a fatal 5-way for the NXT North American Championship, and those 4 men will be determined within the next couple of weeks, I assume. And of course, Roxanne Perez has yet to be cleared to be able to defend her NXT Women's Championship, but that doesn't mean that she won't make it there in time, so we just have to wait and see. So for now, there's a fatal 4-way set up to determine the next NXT Women's Champion, and hopefully Roxanne will be a part of that championship match. And finally, the big kahuna is the NXT Men's Championship is being defended against Carmelo Hayes. Now, Brian Breaker has been on a roll as of lately, hasn't lost a match yet when it comes to his title defenses. But Carmelo Hayes, he's won just about every match that he has ever been in, with the exception of a few. And it looks like between these two, there's no animosity. There's a mutual respect, but they have a need and a knack to beat the other, to prove that they are the numero uno in NXT and that there is nobody better than them. So we got a lot going on for WrestleMania weekend. Stand and Deliver will start at 1 p.m. on Saturday, and then not even 5 hours later, the kickoff show for WrestleMania starts at 6. So there's not a lot going. There's a lot going on, but then there's not a lot going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. It's a lot to be focused on. It's a lot to be watching. It's a lot of drama, but you gotta love it because it's WrestleMania season, man, and it's gonna be so much fun. Okay, so hopefully everybody get your snacky doos and everything that you need for WrestleMania weekend, because it's gonna be an interesting time. All right, those are the storyline. Well, rather, those are the shows we have to look forward to. WrestleMania is in 2 weeks, so if you ain't got your Peacock paid up by now, bitch, you better go borrow $10 and get it paid so you can watch it. Otherwise, you're going to be ass out. I'm telling you. Okay? Number 1 for me is Seth and Becky's commercial. It's your brother. Hope Hunter knows when to pull the trigger.
Hold up.
I think he knows. I think he'll figure it out, Rico. Don't worry about it. So, we are done with the wrestling talk, unless y'all got some questions. We're going to move into top 5. Now, this past Wednesday, we did top 5. And the top 5 was very sporadic. And I promised this time that I would find some more niche things that was more focused on wrestling.
Hey. Yeah. It's just terrible.
So we got a couple of things. But I had to do the top 5 wrestling moves, okay? So the top 5 wrestling moves, we're saying top 5 wrestling moves. Let me pull it up.
The Perry and then the morale bar at the bottom. Yeah.
I'm either going to make these lamb chops or Chipotle. I was going to do Chipotle, but I can't. I can't. I'm gonna get to your question, Brandy. Hold on. I haven't forgotten. I started.
Then the open beta for Diablo 4 is next week.
Question is right here. Okay. Haven't forgotten. So while y'all are figuring out the top 5 wrestling moves, don't put them in the chat just yet. Damn. She caught me. She caught me before I can tell y'all. Don't put it in the chat just yet. I'm going to let y'all figure it out, and y'all can put it in a minute. All right. So Brandy asked about cutting promos. I have a question. So for someone that wants to be a wrestler, what are some ways to work on promos? I would go, like I have said this many times. And to me, if you want to be a wrestler, you need to be well-rounded. You cannot focus just on being a good wrestler because that's only half the battle. That might work on the indie scene when you're an indie wrestler, but you need to be well-rounded when you come. If you want to be somewhere like AEW or even WWE, MLW, NWA Power, Impact, any place like that, because you have to be able to execute emotions that you're not necessarily feeling, but you want to portray. That requires acting, that requires skill, and that's not always something that you can just learn off the cuff. If you want to be a wrestler and you want to know about cutting promos, the best thing I can tell you to do is to take acting classes, more specifically improv classes, so that you can react off the cuff when it comes to what people are going to say. Somebody like LA Knight can eat you alive on the microphone, but he's naturally gifted at it. However, somebody who is trained on how to not react or to react in certain situations can create a better story if they have the knowledge and know-how to react in that situation. So an improv class could definitely help you learn how to properly execute on promos. And if I were you, I practice in the mirror. Like, I would cut promos in the mirror. I dress up as a character, cut promos, I film them. I set my tripod up or set my camera up so that I can see myself filming, and I play one character and then turn around and play another character. And then I would put the videos together to see how they would look together. Like, the only way you're going to learn how to do it is that you have to do it. And you need to do it with some, you need to have some tenacity about it. But I would also recommend that you learn how to act out parts and really sell emotion, because you can say a lot of things. You can go on a microphone and be one-hitter quitters like an MJF and always have a quip like CM Punk. But to be able to execute emotion like what Sami Zayn, Kevin, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and even Roman have been able to give us over the last couple of months with the way they've broken down the bloodline, that requires skill. That requires you to have some moments of acting in there, because you can't just do it out of nowhere. Okay, we have to be able to believe what you're selling. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best way to do it. That is the best way for you to know how to cut a promo and how to work on promos. Is you need to see yourself doing it, number one. And if I were you, get a friend that you trust. Get a friend that you trust, somebody that you're very close to, somebody that you know isn't going to make fun of you and actually believes in your dream, and play off of them. You know what I'm saying? Play your promos off of them. Go back and forth with them, especially if they have the same dream or want that you do. You guys can work together to do that. Okay? Does that help? I can go back to top 5 now. So let's switch it. Let's switch it from top 5 wrestling moves. Okay. You're welcome, Brandy. You're welcome. Let's switch it. Top 5 greatest finishing moves. All right, so let's make it a little bit harder. The top 5 greatest finishing moves. That means specific finishing moves. These are specific to the WWE. Just so you know, they're specific to the WWE. These are the top 5 greatest finishing moves in WWE history. All right. Let's see what y'all got. Nope. Because it's so easy. And a lot of y'all got it. Like Kenny had it with the super kick, the spear. You got it with the DDT. So let's see. Let's see what B. Jeffers put in here. He said Kudo Driver, Eclipse, Airborne, Wings of Love, and Styles Clash. Let me check.
But
No, you are wrong altogether. You are 100% wrong. Wrong. Oh my goodness. I thought you would at least got one. But you know what? Let me see if one of yours is in the top 10. Let me look. No, it's not in there. Wow, that's crazy. I'm really shocked by that. Figure 8, Code of Silence. No, that is not in the top 10 or top 5 of the greatest finishing moves. No. Holy shit, y'all are not. Yee. When I tell y'all these top 5, you're going to be like, hell no. DDT, Angle Lock, Stunner, Super Kick, Bianca's finisher. No, it's not up there. Sharpshooter. Let me look. Sharpshooter.
Yeah, man. Damn season passes ain't cheap. Uh-huh.
No, it's not up there. And Sharpshooter should be up there, but it's not a finisher. That's a submission. So I can kind of see why it's not up there. It's a submission move, though. That can be used as a finisher. Okay. Super kick, power bomb, spear, crossface, lock, stunner. No. Stunner is not up there. Figure 4, Code of Silence, KOD, Samoan drop, stunner. No. None of those are up there. I don't know. Rock bottom is up there. Very good, Brandy. Very good. The RKO is up there. Curb stomp is not up there. RKO is up there. Very good.
No, I have not. No, it's not.
So let's start from number 1, okay? Because B. Jeffers got some of them, but I'm finna give you guys all of them. The pedigree is up there. It's up there. So the number 1, let's start at number 5. Number 5 is Jeff Hardy's Swanton Bomb. It is number 5 for the greatest, the top 10 greatest finishers. Number 5 is the Jeff Hardy Swanton Bomb. Number 4 is Randy Orton's RKO. Number 3 is Mr. Perfect's Perfect Plex. Okay. Number 2 is Rob Van Dam's 5-star Frog Splash.
It's card-based, but it's still like an RPG.
And number 1 is Undertaker's Tombstone Pile Driver. Yeah, these are not it. It's not. The Chokeslam is in the top 10. It is not in the top 5. It is in the top 10. None of these are up there. That was a gnarly one. It was like, wait a minute, now I know one of these holes is up here. Yeah, one of them up there, baby. So number 6 is Kevin Nash's Jackknife Powerbomb. Number 7 is Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music. Number 8 is Triple H's Pedigree. Number 9 is Big Show's Chokeslam. And number 10 is The Rock's Rock Bottom. So that's the top 5, babe. I didn't make it. Okay. That's theirs. I didn't make it. He said that's a lame top 5. It ain't mine. I didn't do it.
You're stupid. It might be too close to the house.
Okay, so let's do the top 5 most dangerous moves in wrestling.
Yeah.
Top 5.
Yeah.
So the top 5 most dangerous moves in wrestling.
Right.
Let's see how many y'all can guess. These are in no particular order, just so you know. All right, we're just gonna say
Frontiers.
because there's 50 of them, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah. They ain't changed much.
Lion Tamer, Gory Bomb, those are all on the list. Correct. Curve Stomp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those were the 4 secret bosses I was telling you about. So you do have to be all. Shit.
It's a lot on this list, so I'll just say.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Y'all got this one.
I can believe it.
Hold on a second. I got the list, so let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so these are the most painful, top 5 painful. Y'all got all of them. Y'all hit them. Any diving move. Fun fact, Chris Jericho used to use the lion tamer, but he was stopped because his knee would be on the person's temple or some shit like that. It usually would be on the back of their neck. So he switched the lion tamer to the walls of Jericho, where he doesn't put that pressure on the back of their neck like that. All right, top 5 most painful wrestling moves. Number 5 is the sharpshooter. All right. Number 4 is the Brain Buster. Number 3 is the Styles Clash.
Shut your ass up.
Number 2 is the F5. And number 1 is y'all favorite, the punt kick. The punt kick is considered the most dangerous wrestling move in the history of the WWE. It definitely is, but the curb stomp is just as dangerous if you ask me. I don't know. Top 5 weakest wrestling moves? Let me see. Top 5 weakest finishers. Top 5 weakest finishers.
Yeah, we did. I forgot.
Yes, there is actually. So let's see. What is the top 5 worst finishers in WWE? Oh my God. All right, y'all guess what the top 5 weakest finishers in WWE is.
Duh. Damn, big flutter slap.
The rear view was a good move. That's petty.
What? Oh, Naomi's finisher.
You stand there and take a big ass like Naomi's in your face. At the speed they be running.
You'll like it because you're weird.
I think it's a good way to utilize the body. Dana, because she ain't, you just gonna name Dana?
Oh,
that's
God.
fucked up. The top 5 worst. The top 5 worst finishing moves for the WWE are the Playmaker.
That's fucking funny.
The Playmaker is MVP's finisher. Number 4 is the trip to the Batcave. I don't even know what that is, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Number 3 is the Cobra. This one was done by Santino Marella. Number 2 is the underwear swipe. That is just straight up weird. And number 1 is the worm, used by Scotty Too Hottie. The underwear swipe was used by somebody named Fantasio. Santino Marella had the Cobra. The Bastion Booger had the trip to the Batcave. Anybody whose name is Booger deserved to be on this list. And MVP had the Playmaker. Child. Not Mandy's knee. The bank statement is not a bad finisher. Oh, y'all doing a lot.
No.
All right, let's go back into music. Last time I had y'all shook with the music.
This is a person Tiffany follow on YouTube, and that person, she always have somebody that be with her when they do like the mukbangs and stuff. And she got mad because I call him the Mucinex monster. He looked like the Mucinex monster too.
You talking about Chelsea?
No, after he said Ari Spears is beefing with another comedian, And Ari Spears said that old boy looked like the Mucinex Booker.
He himself looked like a bruised eggplant.
He do.
Shut the fuck up.
He do. But that's why when they was doing them, I missed them days on Twitter where the comedians would just go on there to start a thread, roasting each other for like 20, 30 minutes.
Right. When I remember that time when Marlon Wayans and Kevin Hart was going at it.
And then Ari Spears jumped in it, and Marlon said he looked like Grimace without the mask.
He do. He do. Okay, so we got the top 5 greatest and most famous pop stars of all time. Okay?
Right. Let the weirdos in. Oh no.
Top 5 greatest pop stars of all time. Did KJ go downstairs?
I don't know. He may have.
No guesses? This is the genre of pop music. What genre of pop in general, overall? Beyonce, Britney Spears, Madonna, Rihanna, Taylor Swift. You only have one right. You only got one. Beyonce, Rihanna, Britney, Madonna, Janet. No, not in the top 5. Not in the top 5. Whitney, MJ, Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, Madonna, Janet. They are not in the top 5. The only one that's in the top 5 is Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift is the only one y'all seem to be catching. Michael Jackson is up there. So Brandy, you got Michael and you got Taylor Swift. That is correct. MJ, yes, MJ is up there. This is the top, this is the list created by Hello Music Theory. So this is their list, okay?
What you mean?
And it was last updated in December of last year. All right. So I'm going by their list for right now. We might switch off to a new list, but this is their list. This is the top 5.
No, the 53.
Taylor, Britney, Rihanna, Katie, Miley. No, the only person you have correct is Taylor. Beyonce is not pop music. She does not qualify as pop. That's crazy, yeah.
You said
Madonna, no. When last time Madonna made some music?
What you mean? What?
Y'all going way off the deep
end.
Yeah. Harry Styles is not up there, surprisingly.
What they,
yes, Bruno Mars is up there. So y'all got 3. Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift, and Bruno Mars. Mariah Carey, no babes. Mariah's not up there. No Christina, no Katie, no Rihanna, no Beyonce. Justin Bieber, no.
Yeah.
Ariana, yes. Ariana Grande is up there, so you got 4. John Legend. John Legend is an R&B artist. He is not pop music. Lady Gaga, no. Adele. Surprisingly, Adele is not up there. She is not. Ariana, yes. Ariana Grande is up there.
You only get the
Queen, no. So let me tell you the top 5 according to Hello Music Theory. Number 1 is Michael Jackson. Number 2 is Ed Sheeran. Every time we do this list, everybody forgets about Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is number 2. Number 3 is Ariana Grande. Number 4 is Bruno Mars. And number 5 is Taylor Swift. Now, past these 5 is where Harry Styles comes up at number 6. Dua Lipa comes up at number 7. Shawn Mendes at number 8. Lady Gaga is at number 9, and Katy Perry marks it out at number 10. So they're on the list. They're just not in the top
Donna
5.
said that shit.
Yeah, man. Not Jillian Hall. You joking me, right? No, I'm not. No, dear. No. Now let's see what the other list got.
Truth sets you free.
Now there's a website called the Top 10s, and they also have the top 10 pop artists of all time. Now this is a different list because this is of all time. So the top 5 pop artists of all time are Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, Adele, Katy Perry, and the Beatles. Do you see how the list changed?
I'm like, why? He said, because I'm not gonna play that shit and then get mad because I can't finish the game.
Now their top 10 rounds out with number 6 at Elton John, Prince at number 7, Whitney Houston at number 8, Taylor Swift at number 9, and Pink is at number 10. So the list varies, okay? It varies. But they do have Beyonce on this list at number 13. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do... This website is dedicated to the top 10s. So I know y'all hoes ain't going to be able to cheat. Top 5 ice cream flavors. Let's go somewhere different. The top 5 ice cream flavors.
But even though we can't hide Ashley no more, they did help.
Nope, they were not in the top 10, top 5, babe. Let's go somewhere a little bit more neutral.
No, she does not. She does not have a health bar. And yeah, she don't have a health bar. So like if she get attacked, she because incapacitated, you have to.
Damn, Jared, did you leave me one out of the buffaloes? Just what you only let me do it, man.
I didn't realize I ate that, man. I'm sorry. But she doesn't have a health bar, so she can get incapacitated. You can revive her back, but it's not like how it was on the other one where you're constantly. If you can't hide a number, you're watching her health, and then you wasting the yellow and green herbs to build her health bar up.
Oh, I love butter pecan. That is my favorite. Okay. So I got a lot of answers in here.
No. So no, it's not. So she still can't get picked up and carried away.
So number 5 is cookie dough. Kenny got cookie dough in her top 5. Who else said cookie dough? Kenny was the only one that guessed cookie dough. Cookie dough was number 5. Number 4.
Oh yeah. When you unlock it.
Is vanilla. So a lot of y'all put vanilla in the box. So shout out to y'all because y'all know vanilla is definitely one of those. All right. Number 3 is chocolate. Basic flavors. Number 2 is mint chocolate chip. Who had mint chocolate chip? Young boy Jay almost had it because he just put mint in there. This look like more than just vanilla, chocolate, cookie dough, mint, and strawberry. So if y'all saying mint chocolate chip, then yeah, but this is mint chocolate chip at number 2. And number 1 is cookies and cream. I can't. Huh? Number 1 is cookies and cream, and Brandy had cookies and cream, chocolate.
On 2K23 wrestling.
Strawberry was not up there in the top 5. It's surprisingly.
22. We played a lot.
Kenny also had cookies and cream. She had most of them: vanilla, cookie dough, cookies and cream, and mint. She had most of them. She was only missing one, which was the It's just stupid. All right, so let's look at a different list. Let's try something a little bit harder.
Oh. I ain't played my Outrider. I don't think I ain't got one.
Let's look at the top 5 best websites. The top 5 sites that you would go to. Okay. Oh, they biased as hell.
Yeah.
Let's not. I don't like that one because they tried it. They tried it.
I mean, but I bought Outriders when it came out. Yeah.
Ooh, this one's spicy.
Yeah. I downloaded it again. God damn it.
Let's do the top 10 video game characters. That was a better one. The top 10 video game characters. Let's dwindle that down to 5. Top 5 video game characters. Oh, shit.
Right.
Surprisingly, MySpace was not up there, but Google and YouTube were in the top 5 of the best websites. So, Kenny, you had most of them. Twitter was also in the top 5 as well. But then they put their own website in the top 5, and I was like, bitch, you tried it. I was like, go to hell. Anyway, so we had a top 5 video game characters.
Yep, should be.
All right, so Hiram said Sonic, Pac-Man. That's all I got. Ezio Auditore, them bitches from Resident Evil, Mario, that God of War dude.
Them bitches from Resident Evil.
I read it exactly how she put it in the box. That is Kenny for you in a nutshell.
No, it was probably one of the. Oh God, I feel like I know what Kenny talking about, but I can't remember.
Mario, John Marston, Sonic, Mario, Scorpion, God of War, GTA,
for one of the Code Veronica games. I can't remember.
Chun-Li, Sub-Zero. All right, I'm gonna give you the top 10. Y'all go top 5. Yoshi is number 5 from Mario.
Yoshi.
Number 4 is Luigi.
Luigi's 4.
Number 3 is Kirby. Number 2 is Sonic.
Yeah, I figured Sonic would be 2.
And take a gander at what number 1 is.
It's more like it's probably Mario.
You are correct, sir. Now we're going top 10. Let's go beyond that. Number 6 is Master Chief from the Halo series. Number 7 is Pikachu from Pokemon.
Oh my God.
8 is Link from Legend of Zelda. Bowser is number 9.
Link in the top 10.
And Metal Gear Solid Snake.
Oh, Solid Snake.
Is number 10. She said, what the fuck? The Japanese video games take over every time, babe.
Not really.
Nope, none of those are in there. Hiram did get one. That's true. Kratos was not up there. Well, we did a little bit of top 5. That'll get you together. Well, folks, I'm gonna go. I got a couple podcasts to record for this week.
Oh, man.
I am currently watching the Jared Fogle documentary on Hulu, and it's absolutely in fucking insane. I did not know that man had any victims, and he had 14. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, she got 2.
So, I'm going to finish up watching that Jared Fogle documentary and do a full review of the documentary on my KTT podcast.
Got her podcast with her people, and then she got the one by herself.
I'm going to do the KTT podcast and finish that up, and I'm going to do the BS is BS. And we're going to do Am I the Asshole this week. I'm going to get all that done this weekend. And next week, me and the girls is going to do a podcast. And we're going to talk about some things, you know. We're going to talk about MJF and the 4 pillars of AEW. Okay. We're going to have a little conversation about some wrestling and stuff. If you want to follow Down for the Count, you definitely can. Here is the info for Down for the Count. You can find us on all our social medias, as you can see here at the bottom of the screen, as well as find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. On occasion, Donnie and Rico show up and they help us out, and we do fashion files, and we'll talk about NBA 2K, not NBA, but WWE 2K23. We do all of that. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all follow us over there if you want to have more wrestling convo. There's plenty of stuff up there. But again, y'all, I got a lot of work to do this weekend to get the next set of podcasts up, and it is coming, okay? I'm going to finish out Am I the Asshole? I'm going to do the Jared Fogle documentary, and I'm going to do some more Red Rum stuff, and I'm going to finish out doing Am I the Asshole for the week, because it's been some crazy shit going on the socials of the medias, okay? Are we doing hot takes? I'm not sure. I have to ask the girls if we are. And if we do, we'll bring you back. Don't worry. Oh, okay. Who's Jerry? I'm assuming you're referring to Jared Fogle. To keep my channel from being sully with that man's bullshit, I highly recommend that you go and Google him. He was a Subway guy.
Yeah, I didn't know he was doing that.
Go Google him and you'll find a bunch of shit.
I knew he had
and if you watch Hulu,
on the computer, but I didn't know he
if you have the ID network,
extra stuff.
You can watch the documentary on Hulu, or you can watch it on the ID network on whatever service you have. You'll be able to get all the information that I'm getting, and I'm going to do it piece by piece next week.
It was terrible.
Because what was going on with him was fucking insane. But I will see you guys next time. As I said, don't forget to follow the KTT podcast. It is up on Spotify. Please go and listen to it. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Share my videos. That helps me get monetized. And I can make some coin. Okay? I'll see y'all next week. Bye.